Hello there everyone, this is I am Mark 3 and welcome back to another part of Subnautica, where I trade to stay and... Wow, I'm fumbling my words already? Flippin' heck. Where I try to stay absolutely dry and pristine, because you don't want any of that salt water on you, know. Yes, this time I'm going to build a base. I've been saying that every time for the last 4 parts, I think it is, and I will build a base. Or that is what I would say, if I was not confounded by the most arcane of engineering principles. Like how to build a wall. Yeah, seriously, I know how... I don't know how to build walls. I think that's basically my problem in this game, isn't it? Seriously, I mean, I didn't know how to make a knife. I'm powered. What? What just happened? Oh! At the top of the screen it says power. Apparently I'm being too demanding of this place. Well, that's useful. I didn't realise until now that this thing actually has a flipping power meter on it. Darn it. How am I supposed to prepare for my epic adventures? Oh, well, I've got a ton of water. I've got a lot of cured stuff. There's only a few bits and pieces, actually, that I've not managed to put together. Yeah, on to what I'm actually doing. Is actually cooking up a storm, getting supplies together, for once. But I'm probably going to use them all because I am going to head out and find precious dry land. Yes, the plan for today's episode is I am... How many am I missing now? Peeper, a whole fish. I've also got, ooh, radiation helmet and a rebreather. So yeah, I just crafted the radiation suit because I had the materials on hand. So I thought, you know, might as well go ahead and do that. And then I'm packing some repair tools, a scanner, habitat... Actually, I don't need the habitat builder. I can put that away. I should grab some beacons, actually. Put away the habitat builder. I don't think I'm going to be using that. But I'll keep the repair tool, the scanner, and the flashlight. And the knife, of course. And a spare power cell for my Sea Glide, if required. Don't know. Don't think I need the radiation helmet, quite honestly. I should probably take a medkit, though. But yeah, I'm actually going to go and follow the coordinates that I was given. I'm going to go and find the mysterious... Mysterious? Wow, I'm doing great today, aren't I? The mysterious promised land. Yes, the land of fluffy rainbows and unicorns and pots of gold, which may or may not be filled with chocolate. I'm going to go and find the island. Assuming this thing lets me power up and cook some more food. Oh, there we go. I think that's the last thing I need. No, there's still at least one more. Okay, so now you know what I'm doing. And yes, I'll catch you in a few moments when I get underway, because I never realised that the power supply in this particular pod was a thing. Oh, maybe I should take the fire extinguisher as well. That might be an idea. You never know. Safety first and all that. Again? Really? I can swear I turned this thing off. It seems like every time I load into a new game, the lights turn on in my Seamoth. Because I'm pretty darn sure I turned that thing off. Oh well. Let's just hop in here. Okay, so let us get programming. And I'll show you what I've got. I've got an absolute bucket load of water. I actually need to use some of that right now. And I also, as you saw, I was curing a lot of stuff. So I've got cured fishes of a variety of types, just for food. I also got some regular cooked, which will... The heck was that? Oops. Oh, I now need to fix my Seamoth. I thought I heard an explosion of some kind. Okay, right. Take the beacon off there. I want the repair tool, please. Thank you. Right. So yeah, I've got prepared food. I've got 2 health kits which I just picked up. I've got cured fish. I've got the radiation suit in case there's any radiation over there. I still don't know what that's for, but you know. Again, preparation. Got to be careful. Oops. And don't do that. I am the best at this game. I really am. But yeah, now it's time to go off and find us a place. So, beacons. Sea moth, yes. Keep that one, yes. Right, what I want is the rendezvous point. Dry land. That's the one. And it is that away, apparently. 1.3 kilometers. Alright. I'm off on an adventure! Huzzah! On the bright side, I get to drive through the kelp forest again. I absolutely love this place. Driving over the seas of red. I seem to be... Ah! Oh, hello. I seem to be experiencing an unusually high amount of pop-in compared to last time I was playing. This is really weird. I suspect updates has changed something in the graphics settings or something. I don't know why that's happening. So I think it was around here when I found the life pod, if I recall. I think. It looks like the right place. No, it doesn't. I would recognise the... I'd recognise that. Oh, hello. I'd have recognised these pillars. I don't know what these pillars are. Curiosity, the demon's name be thee. I'm really curious and I want to have a look around now. Ooh, what's that glow? Actually. Oh, it's a shiny purple plant. Oh. Anyway, I think we should probably take the opportunity to address a few little bits and bobs. Because last time there was actually some discussion because I did... oops. Ah! Darn it, so I can't explore quite as freely as I would like. Also, there seems to be that blinking thing about the radio, so that's why I'm thinking maybe I should talk a little bit about that. Because there was a bit of discussion after last time, and I seem to be following suggestions a bit too slavishly, or the heck, or some such. But it's not, you know, I can understand why I might want to... What? Well, you're shiny, aren't you? Also, this is dry land, but it's... And what? Is it like... This is like those reef backs. Okay, let's see. Nothing there. What are you? Ancient floaters. Oh, massive floaters. They've made an island. Interesting. Okay. These vast floaters mature to ingenious symbiosis with the land they have attached to. Attached landmass raises the water, increasing sunlight and encouraging plant growth. As older plants decay, residues, nutrients seep into the rock and consumed by the floater. Ooh. That is a very interesting life cycle, actually. Kudos to you guys. Wow. I find that highly intriguing. The imagination behind some of these is really good. Ooh. So, this is not an island, it's actually like a massive floating rock formation, apparently. Oh, though it also appears to be slightly unstable as well, it seems. Hopefully that won't be an issue. But it seems like I need to come up here. Yep, there's the beacon. So this is where I'm expected to come out. Interesting. Cool. Anyway, yeah. What I was saying is, before I got completely sidetracked once again by Subnautica, that seems to happen quite a lot really, doesn't it? Is that I really think I was going to follow Raziel's plans.
Energy signatures on the island's surface.
Right, the blueprints, the plans that I showed you guys during the last episode, I'm thinking of, well, I was planning to do some extra stuff, like I was going to extend out. It's like I was going to follow it as a basic layout kind of thing.
Integrating new PDA data.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keen, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class Predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
Well, that sucks. Leviathan-class Predator. Leviathan-class. That's among the things I actually do know about this game. And that's that there are absolutely flipping massive things you'd rather not interact with if you can help it. That's about as far as my knowledge goes. Oh, if they ran into a Leviathan class and they're saying consider loss at sea, that means that they must have... Well, the fact that it was the second in command, they actually made it here. But... Interesting, voxel shrub. So this whole set of plants because we're actually out of the water. But yeah, the second in command made it, as did his companions. They made it out of that wrecked pod that I came across. That's good. But unfortunately, they came here, and then they went off to try and reach the Aurora about getting long-range comms up or something like that. And then something happened to her because she was not heard in that final transmission. It was only the second commander, and he said, consider us lost at sea because we've met a massive predator. A big, scary thing with many gnashing teeth. That sounds extremely promising, that does. Oh, yes. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm not going to be holding off on the... Bulbo tree. I'm not going to keep holding off on the radios. I'm actually going to start listening to them again, because the fact that there's some which are timed objectives, I think I'm going to have to play that by ear and try to prepare around that as much as I can. Seeing as if I was playing this absolutely fresh, I wouldn't have known that there were some with... I think it was different tree type. If there were some which didn't have that flexibility, some that required me to, you know, do things in a certain amount of time. I mean, I've got the radiation suits, so I think I can go towards the Aurora. I've got the repair tool. I've not got a cutter. That's still on the to-do list. I need to find diamonds, if I recall correctly, for that. A Ming plant. What the heck are you? Well, I can't do anything with it, can I? Ming plant. Self-repairs over time, characteristic cracks in the side. Okay, so nothing interesting there. It's just more of this massive biosphere that's been created for this game. Jaffa Cup. Now I want some Jaffa cakes. Jeez. I'm going to be here all day just scanning things, I think. The way this is going. Jeez. Anyway, yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm actually collecting. I have collected Ming plant seeds. Drop one of those. Okay, so I can get the seeds for these things, but, and it's a big but, they take 4 slots each. So I might as well grab the ones I can along the way. What's that one? Alien flora sample. So I'll grab what I can along the way as I go. And if need be, I'll drop some of the big ones and I'll know that I have to come back. I'm already getting a tad lost around here. And I've not made it anywhere really either. I want to see if I can grab a sample of that tree actually. That might be nice. Anyway, yeah. I'm going to start listening to the radio again. And I'm going to be following the general layout as suggested by Raz, but I'll be tweaking it as I go. Because one thing that I'd never mentioned really is I want to have a lot of glass and stuff in there, because I just love how the game looks. So I want glass, I won't be able to see what's outside. So just building as a load of walls is not really in my plans, and it never was. That's why I was so concerned about getting lots of quartz. So yeah, you know, there were things that I was thinking, but I hadn't. There's another one over there. Why are the two things up here on separate places, and why are they so rusted? You know what, let's scan this. Why does it look so run down? It's not been that long. Hopefully this will teach me how to build walls. That'd be nice. Oh, I can build a bulkhead door now. Excellent.
Blueprint acquired.
Some supply crates. Some water. Okay. Well, this is all mess. Ooh, observatory. Yay, observatory. Glass windows. Oh, I'm probably going to build a bunch of these. Also, that plant looks slightly useful. Okay, so I've got an observatory, got a
Acquired.
lantern tree. My inventory's full though. Right, so what's this? A lantern tree. It should be under indigenous flora lantern tree. Right. Edible in an emergency. Okay, so we've got a food source of some kind. Nutrients. Right, yeah, so okay, so if I can guess a sample of this, it could be a food source. That's probably a good idea. Unfortunately, I'm full on reserves right now, so I'm going to drop the... I think I'll drop the Ming plant, actually. So I can grab the lantern fruit. 4 lantern fruit, edible, consume it. Alright, so how do I get the seed for this? Oh, indoor grow bed. Yes, please. Indoor grow bed. I suspect that I was meant to find this.
New blueprint.
And this will show me this will give me some useful seeds and things as well, which are potentially helpful. So the ferns, was DNA transfusion, doesn't note any uses for it or for those, so it's not underexploitable. The bulbo tree is an exploitable, edible high water content. I need to go and find one of those again. There was something else in there. Oh, this is a bit awkward actually. Grub basket. Good basket. You're not one that's not. Alright, so I want to get something like... No. Okay, so I need to take one of the fruits then. And then in theory that'll let me plant and use, I'm guessing, because I couldn't get one from it in another way. So, hooray! I'm discovering the principles of agriculture. I suspect. But I don't know yet. There's the Ming seed. I have to leave that there. Oh, hello. PDA. Bart Torgle's log.
New PDA data.
What? Wait, isn't Bart Torgle the...
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
New blueprint acquired.
Well, I am slightly concerned now. Radiation suit, got that. Because that said months. Months. Got the moon pool, got the scanner, got the spotlight. Okay, got all that. Yep. Markers. There we go. Yeah, so they said months, but we've not been down here for months. Definitely not. I'm also not sure what the new blueprint was, unless it was that the indoor grow bed that I picked up. I think it might have been this new flora. Speckled rattler. Yep, mark that one was done. Okay, so months. They were not here with the Aurora. They have land-based facilities, and they are very, very old land-based facilities as well. What the heck is... Oh, I thought that was smoke for a moment, looking past the mountain. It's like, wait, is there a fire? No, it's just the moon. Okay. But yeah, it's like months. That means there was a previous mission of some kind here. I think I have to go through here now. But they obviously met with disaster of some kind as well. No, this is going downwards. I want to go upwards. Wrong way. This way. Yeah. So, yeah. Now I'm wondering why the Aura's here. Weren't we here as an exploration ship of some kind? Were we here to pick up the people that used to be here? Or maybe to investigate the situation because they'd not checked in? Am I giving Altera too much credit? I probably am, given how much I've heard of them so far, but, you know. Might be a thing. Spotted rattler. More mushrooms and things in here. Jeez. Just trying to get up to... Ah, here we go. So they were up here for a long time. They established these testing and observation posts, I think they are. There's another pool on here. Right. Ooh, composite plant pot. Oh yes, I get to decorate with plants. Excellent.
New blueprint acquired.
Interior plant variety configurations allows for most plant specimens to be grown in small numbers for decoration or botanical use. Oops, I've done that again. Chinese potato. Okay, I need that. I might as well eat a little bit because my old food is decomposing fairly badly at this point. So have that, and the cured food is still here. I must admit though, I seem to have overstocked rather severely from how it's been going so far. Oh good, that was actually 4 slots as well. A hardy vegetable, common. Alright. And we got... Yep, so this one was someone's office. Okay, so this is log number 1 now.
ADA data.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Forfeit your emergency pay if you go and take a swim. All I can say to that is what? What, honestly? What? Does that mean I've already forfeited my emergency pay by swimming around? Is that a thing? Oh, small mill, alien fruit edible. Okay, so right, I'm picking up various botanical resources. So I'm. Oh, it's a reflection. I was wondering why there's that arc there. It's like, oh, it's reflection. So, not only am I stuck on an alien world infected by something unknown, all alone, I also might have forfeited hazard pay without the game ever telling me that that was an option. I want hazard pay, darn it! I want to be in the store. I'll just place a mail order and expect them to deliver it. I don't want to go this way; it's too steep. Yeah, this way should be okay. Because now we've done that, we've got log 1 over there, we've got log 3 over there, and now we're descending into the valley to this last place for log 2. Hopefully there's a habitat building here, because I've not picked up the ability to build walls yet, which is still slightly concerning. Yep, there we go. Made it. Without falling again. Yeah, however, that does shed a little bit of light, because apparently they were here as a crash. What the? Hello? What are you? Something small and mechanical, no doubt. And lively. Come to that as well. Ooh, multi-purpose room. Multi-purpose room. Is this it? Is this it? Come on, give me the whole thing. Don't give me piece 1 of 12 or something ridiculous like that. Yes! I can build walls!
Acquired.
That's the one I was missing. Oh, I've got enameled glass as well. Oh, right. No, wait, I already knew that one. So, let's see. I can now build multi-purpose rooms. Oh, I haven't got the moon pool. Only 1 out of 2. But I've got the observatory, and I've got the multi-purpose room. At last, I can build a base. Not right now, because I'm in the middle of doing some Wall planter. Ooh.
New blueprint acquired.
Wall planter. So it's not just floor planters, there's actually a wall planter? No, put that away. I want the blueprints. Habitat installation. Wall planter. Where would that be? Wall planter. So I've got the bulkhead doors, any containment. Vending machine. Wall mounted. Oh, purely decorational. I had my hopes up there. Oh well, decoration is always good, so that's okay. Oh, I see. It's like, that does brighten the place up a bit. I'll make the prettiest base of glass that was ever seen. Ultra glide fins.
New blueprint acquired.
I'm finding all sorts of stuff on here. I'm glad I came, actually. Ultra glide fins, silicon rubber, titanium, lithium. I can make that, I think. Streamlines enhances swim speed considerably. Awesome. There's also a ladder, which will drop me down into this here, but then again the door's open down here anyway, so I didn't need to worry about that too much. Another PDA.
Integrating.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Well, that sheds a bit of light on a few things. Well, so being out here, they rely on the insurance company for rescue. The ship crashed somewhere, so that means there's another shipwreck around. It's not just ours. And they were almost completely destroyed, just like we were. I'm sensing a pattern here. A voice log.
Integrating new PDA data.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth, Chief, today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bart, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. And no staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Oh. Well, that
New
sucks.
blueprint acquired.
Wait, new blueprint? What? Oh wait, it's exterior grow bed. Right. So it was all sunshine and roses for them, apparently. They were having some. The mercenary guy was really causing problems. Though I have no idea what this thing is. It's just shiny, and it's called a tablet. But yeah, things were just getting worse and worse, and apparently this is a landslide that was burying the base during a storm, which is great, actually.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Okay, so that's interesting. So how do I do this? I get the feeling I should try and put this to use, shouldn't I? No? Is it because there's one in there? Do I need to... How do or can I not use it because it's not mine? I don't know. Marble melons, small marble melons. So actually these things I've got here seem to be, well, the edible ones are slowly deteriorating, so I'm taking a bit too long, it seems. But I'm finding all sorts of stuff, and these guys had a really fun time. Stasis rifle. Okay, I've probably not got the parts for that. Yeah, that's the first piece I've found of that. Oh, more lantern fruit, though. Oh, wow. They really were trying to survive here. But their base was getting buried, there were storms. That's probably why there's outposts up on top of the mountains, to avoid that problem. But yeah, this has actually been very interesting and educational. And most importantly, I know how to build walls. Haha! Now I just need to find my way back to the sea moth, which is 100 meters that way. Oh! Hello.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
You see, Chief? You brought us to this sodden planet. Told us we'd see a lush payday. Now what do we got some 6 weeks later? A dead crew, a habitat that's half buried, food washed away.
I suppose the executive decisions would be better left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Harder to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. We take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. I scouted a site, a couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits.
How do you imagine we'd live?
With ready access to building materials, like damn queens, a couple of water filters, a bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own urine if that's what it takes. All that matters is, do you got something better?
Send the coordinates to my PDA. I'll review your proposal.
Oh, wow. So, I was just wandering along the paths at random, trying to find my way back to... Darn it! I found somewhere else. Ah! I was just wandering at random, trying to find my way back to the sea moth, and it's like, you know, I'll follow the paths back, and I stumbled across that PDA. So apparently they moved out to maybe go and put in a habitat somewhere else. So I've now got another beacon I need to follow. And now I've just stumbled across another section of grow beds out here. Full of potatoes and marbles. So, okay, that's all varieties I've got. So, yeah, I found their agriculture section. The main agriculture section. They've definitely been working on that. And now I'm getting lost again. As well as distracted. I should probably point that out. Where's my sea moth? Okay, my sea moth is in the central pool, though. At the heart of the island, so I need to find my way back to that. What the heck? I'm due to end my episode, darn it. Why do I keep finding these things? Not that I'm complaining, but wow. What? Okay, so there's the sea moth. There's this other stuff here, though. I think I'm going to end the episode there, though, because I'm already over the half hour, and it's just been entirely my exploration of this island so far. You know what? I'm going to take a look. is this? It's a thing, right? It's got glowy bits. It's a plant life. Doesn't match the technology of everything we've got. So this one, yeah, alien arch. It's all glowy and shiny. Okay, what a alien arch, right? Intended purpose is unclear. Religious roles, industrial application, advanced transportation network, further research required. No, this is the altar for sacrifice to their dark gods, clearly. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to grab a beacon. As soon as I find it, there we go. Well, that seems to glitch out slightly. Okay, right. And I'm going to edit this, so this is the... Island alien construct. Because if there's one, there's got to be more. No. Okay. So there we go. So now I can find that again without, well, a bit easier than accidentally stumbling on it. I have no idea what it's for though. So that's marked it. There is nothing else here. Not really. Nope. Nope. Okay, so, right, that is interesting, but I don't know what the heck I'm meant to do with this thing. So, or what, if I can do anything with it, probably is better description. It might just be purely ceremonial. Maybe it really is an altar to the dark gods. All hail corn, and all that jazz. No, Papa Nurgle is our lord. But yeah, I'm going to call it there, head back to base, well, head back to the Seamoth, and then head back to my life pod, and then next time we will build a base. Dun dun dun. I'll probably find some other reason not to build a base, given how this has been going. But you know, I've got the plans. I've got the materials. I've not got all the parts though. I've not got the moon pool. I'm missing a few bits and pieces in terms of blueprints. Yeah, I can't build a moon pool, can't build a scanner, but at least I can get some of it down so I can actually get some done. Wait, I have got storage lockers, haven't I? Oh. I was really scared for a moment there. I thought for a moment I hadn't got wall lockers, but there it is. Good. That's the thing I want the base for immediately. Just so I can put my stuff away in a fashion that's not a navigation hazard. That would be quite nice. Wait. I can build a fabricator, can't I? Yes. Okay, so yeah, I might actually be able to move out next time. But still, and that was that for timing. Flipping heck. This has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. And I'll catch you all some other time. Yes. See you all later.